Number 3 on my list, Bub Carrington from the Washington Wizards, leading all rookies in assists, turning the ball over 1.8 times per game. Been great shooting from 3, getting to the mid-range. Been a lot of fun to watch him on the Wizards. Dalton Connect, number 2, have him for the Lakers. I mean, dude, guy's just a bucket. He might very well win this award at the end of the day. But for now, number 1, I have Jared McCain leading the way as the potential rookie of the year, currently averaging on the year 15.6 points per game, 2.7 assists, 41% from 3, averaging over 20 minutes. He averaged over 25 points per game in the games Maxey was out. Sustaining that with Maxey returned is going to be the key for him to stay as the front runner for Rookie of the Year. But for the Rookie of the Month, to me, it's Jared McCain without a doubt.
Kyrie Irving is the Rookie of the Month for sure. Kyrie Irving. Have we ever had a 50-40-100 season? Because that's what we're having with Kyrie Irving. He is right now 100% shooting from the free throw line. And he's a dude, another point guard from Duke, which is why, with huge thighs, which is why I call him Kyrie Irving. He is a guy that is, not going to live at the free throw line. So he might actually pull this off this season where, he is shooting 32 for 32, perfect at the line. And he's doing a little bit of everything offensively in his scoring column. He's setting up his teammates. I love what he's doing. However, the DC, Donovan Clingan, Kling Kong eraser from UKOC in the top 3 of the Rookie of the Month club. Get out of here with that. I am 100% biased because I'm covering him on a nightly basis, but DC has, I think, earned number 3 on that spot, and maybe you had him at number 4, so who am I talking about here? But Donovan Clingan is in the Defensive Player of the Year conversation if he gets a little bit more minutes. And from the Rookie of the Year class, he's got a 12% block rate, meaning when he's on the floor, opponent 2s are getting blocked 12% of the time by Donovan Clingan, which is the number 1 rate in the NBA. He's amazing at the paint protection. Guys don't even want to go in there. He had 8 blocks earlier this year. So Donovan Clingan, when he's had some really good offensive performances recently, Kevin, where would you put him in your top, say top 10 in the Rookie of the Year for the month?
I mean, if we're factoring in since Ayton went out, he'd be 2, probably 2 or 3, right alongside McCain and Connect. But I think when you look at some of the lower minutes totals, I just, I bumped him down to, 5 or 6, whatever I had him at. But like at this rate, like I wrote on yahoosports.com, I did say, I think Clingan and Castle are going to be the 2 guys that you see when we do this again later in the season that come on really, really strong to potentially be the Rookie of the Year winner, or at least like clear cut, no first team all rookie guys. But for now, I think he's averaging, 16 minutes per game. I bumped him down a little bit, but he's been sensational, and hopefully he continues to play big minutes with Ayton returning soon, because that's going to be frustrating if his minutes drop back down. Billups needs to use 2 bigs. Has to.
Yeah, and Clingan's showing that he wants to shoot the 3, and same with DA. So DA has been averaging about a 3.5 per 36 minutes while out on the floor. He's going to stretch the floor a little bit more. And Rob Williams, he's demanding minutes too. He's been outstanding off the bench for the Blazers. So they have a real, log jam at the center position. And my guy, I love Dwop 3. I call him Dwop 3 because he's amazing stretch 5. I want to tell you about this Donovan Clingan stat because on Friday night, he has a chance to break the franchise record for most games with a block to start his career, passing none other than Bill Walton. And he's right now, I believe, 6th all time in this category of most games with a block to start your career at 15. The guy with 16, a little bit higher on the list than Donovan Clingan right now, is Michael Jordan, which is absurd. Absurd. And I want to make sure that all those blocks are legit. for Michael Jordan leading his season. If you haven't read
Got
last
another
year's
article
Yahoo
coming,
Sports,
another big research project coming, Tom.
Maybe I got to investigate these blocks that he had his rookie season. I kid. I'm sure they're 100% legit blocks by Michael Jordan to start his career. But another note on that, Alonzo Mourning started his career with 57 straight games with a block, which is probably never going to be broken.
Wow.
I mean, I can't imagine how that gets broken.
Say 57?
57 games in a row to start his career.
Huh. It's incredible. 57.
Hey, maybe DC can do it.
Maybe.